What's up, YouTube? Today I'm going to be showing you my EDC for 2020. So if you watched the video I made this summer, I had my old EDC and I was testing it out and trying to survive with just that, or do some survival things. And I learned a lot from that, learned some things I like and some things I don't like, and I've changed some things up. So of course I have my wallet, first of all, and then I have a ferro rod and a multi-tool survival card deal that I keep in there. And I can use this as a striker for that ferro rod, and it's got bottle openers and like wrenches and different things on it. And that one actually comes in handy a fair amount, especially the bottle opener and the edge on that every once in a while I find myself using, and it's important to have a scraper for a ferro rod. So that just gives me a good way to start a fire. And if you watched that last video I made where I was using my old EDC to survive, these things were in there and I managed to start a fire with them. And then I keep a pair of earbuds, pretty self-explanatory, but I'm just dumping my pockets and showing you what I've got. I have this knife, which you've probably seen before, that always stays on my keys. And then a new thing I've got is this Urban Gear carabiner, and it has a knife blade and then a saw blade on it. And they're actually surprisingly sharp. I haven't really tried the saw, really sawing anything down with it, but it seems like pretty sturdy and like it would work pretty well. Then I've got an Olight on my keychain, and it's pretty bright. Forget how many lumens, but you can get that one for like $10. And yeah, it's definitely really handy to just have like a little keychain light. It comes in handy quite a bit. And then I've got this knife. It's the Puma Pounce, and I did a whole video on this if you want to check that out. Automatic flipper. My old pocket knife was kind of falling apart, and this one I like a lot better. It's really sturdy and has a good design, so it's pretty nice. And then now I do carry a little mini Bic in my EDC. If you watched my last video, you'll know how I had a really hard time getting a fire started, and originally had some matches and stuff, but they got old after a while and weren't really working, so I switched over to that, and that of course is a lot better, and it's such a low profile and small deal that it doesn't hurt to just throw one of those in your pocket. So yeah, that's my second means of starting a fire. And this is my holster for my CZ P10, which you see here. I switched to this for my PT111. It's a bit larger, and it's just a better shooter overall. It has upgraded night sights and a threaded barrel. It also has the Olight Valkyrie 2 Mini. That's a really bright light. So with and I carry an extra mag for that as well. With my handgun, and it is a 9mm. This would be my main like self-defense gun, of course, on my EDC, but then also for home defense, this is probably what I would go to. This is what I keep on my nightstand. So I want to have a light on that, or you know, if you're just out and about at night or something, and you need a light, or out in the woods, you know, there's all sorts of scenarios where a light comes in handy. So it's really nice to have a light on there, and to be able to use the night sights that glow. You can get a sight picture any time of day. And then I just have one extra mag with it. I have another one too, and I'm working on getting like a mag holder, like a double one, so I can carry 2 extra mags on me. Each magazine is 15, and plus one in the gun, obviously. So I can have 31 rounds on me like this, and then yeah, I'm working on getting an extra mag to carry 2. So right now that just kind of rides in my pocket, and this in the holster, obviously. But gives you quite a bit of firepower, and that's a really good shooting gun too. But yeah, it gives you a lot of firepower on your person, which is something I like. Yeah, so there you have it. That's how my EDC's changed, and this is what it looks like right now. One other thing I've been thinking about getting would be I know I have a lot of blades. This would probably be my self-defense blade, but getting like a dagger with some kind of like a retention ring, and having that on inside the waistband holster on the opposite side for my handgun, just for like you know, if you are in a situation where you're gonna pull this, but they see you have it, they might come and try to take it from you. before you can get it drawn from your holster. And in that situation, you want to press it into your holster actually so that they can't get it out. But then if you're doing that, they'll be fighting for that gun. And on the other side, if you have a dagger, you could pull it out and get them off you really quick. So that's kind of the idea with that. And right now, of course, I could do the same thing with this, but I think having a retention ring and not having it be a pocket knife, not having to worry about like opening up the blade, just leaves less room for error. And so yeah, that's something I'd like to add. But yeah, this kit is working for me really well right now. It fulfills a lot of your basic needs for survival situations, which is really good because your EDC is like your first line of defense basically. So it needs to be able to do a lot of those things. So hopefully this gave you some ideas about how you can improve your EDC, and let me know if there's anything else I can do to improve mine in the comments. Thanks for watching and have a good day.